We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Judge goes down for the first out of the game. Alex Bregman is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Garver has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Luis Robert, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Fouled off. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Robinson Cano. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Cano is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Max Kepler is on deck. Now Cano swings and misses on a good two-strike pitch there as he's retired for route number 2.
Batting third. The right
Max
fielder.
Kepler the next to grab a bat. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. And that retires the side. Second inning set to go, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Michael Brantley goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Javier Baez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and here's Donaldson. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Verlander is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
He froze him on the fastball there. Josh Donaldson goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Verlander gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The pitch.
2-0.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That is better.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Adam Duvall is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in now, Mitch Garver, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Settling in now, Jose Abreu. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And right into the shift. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. And the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Springer is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's upstairs.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. At the plate now, Max Kepler. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 out, no. 1-1 home. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next for New York, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Verlander sets his sights. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the sub. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Number 99.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Back up the middle. Cano has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in, Alex Bregman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
That misses. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Next will be the designated hitter, Luis Robert. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fastball swung on and missed.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
And he falls behind 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A bouncer up the middle. Cano towards second. He's got it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
The batter, number 50.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, and he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batter.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Donaldson on at first, nobody out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. In now, Anthony Rendon looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And that one got a piece of him. Digging in, Adam.
Select fielder number 23, Adam Duvall.
Michael Givens answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Into the box, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Garver is retired, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Givens, a native Floridian. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. And there's out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Popped him up. Smith is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Michael Brantley.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a diving effort at second base, but it's by him toward the alley for possible extra bases. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. George Springer the next to hit.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And there's ball one.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler's on the move, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. At the plate, Will Smith. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Max Kepler. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here comes the first pitch. Base hit into right center. Around first, digging for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Smoke toward third. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Springer. It's out of here. Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. A couple of walks for him thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time to get an ERA to come down when you're only pitching an inning or 2 at a time.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. You just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nelson Cruz is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adam Duvall. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he misses there. 1-2.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. Standing in now, Mitch Garver. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Adios, pelota. So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. Smith is there to put it away. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the speed threat, Luis Robert. Fouled away. On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 0-2 once more. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The batter number 50.
With Merrifield next to bat. He went down on strikes last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Now the pitch.
Count 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Craig Kimbrell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And that's the 1st out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bases are empty, one man out. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Kimbrel's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
He's set, and the pitch. Josh Donaldson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Javier Baez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Digging in now, Jose Abreu. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Emilio Pagan comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Here's George Springer. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. This is in the air to right. Kepler is there. 2 down. So stepping in, Will Smith. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-1 is a swinging strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. 1-1. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a front foot down. No one's getting a barrel to the baseball.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Robert. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Mitch Garver. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. That's smoked, but right into the shift. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. In the dirt here. The 0-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Merrifield brings it in. The second for 1 to Abreu for the big double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Max Kepler. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. And that is off the wall. In now, Mike Trout. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Here's Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. Here's Javier Baez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Tampa Bay, good night.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The Yanks. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Here's Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Garver gathers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. At the plate now, Luis Robert.
The designated hitter, Luis.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Xander.
And now pitch on the way.
Bogaerts.
0-1.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Once again a 3-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Robinson.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. One and one.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch of the at-bat. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Second inning set to go, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
Number 23, Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way. Grounded to the right. And this is bobbled now by Cano. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Brantley gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Swing and a miss ball, and that's the first out. So here's Jose Abreu. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Belted high and deep into right center. Trout looks up. A leap there by Trout, but he can't reel it in, if you will. That ball is gone.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 4,
George Springer the next to hit. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
It looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Will Smith. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. And that brings up Javi Baez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. In the air out to right. Kepler's there for it. And that retires the side. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up Mike Trout.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Drilled right back up the middle.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. One out, nobody on. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. And that retires the side. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-1 to count. The pitch. Two and two.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. At the plate, Luis Robert. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. With Merrifield next to bat. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. No balls and a strike to count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And it's fouled away. Comes set, The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of the third now, and set to go as the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Rendon has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins. And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in, Adam Duvall.
The left fielder, Adam Duvall.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Fastball swung on and missed.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Line drive to left. Brenton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Striding into the box, Mitch Garver. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Grounded to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder George Springer.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Will Smith. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Donaldson's up with it to second for 1. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman, and he fouls this one off.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the... Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Not shortstop, Xander
Here it comes.
Bogaerts.
Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And that's out number 1. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Second baseman, Robinson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kepler.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is... Up next for the Rays, Luis Robert. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
The designated hitter, Luis Robert.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Whit Merrifield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The
Here comes the first pitch. Michael Brantley is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Next for Tampa Bay,
Brandon Workman, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. Fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit at third. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that in. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran third.
Yankee, the first baseman, Donaldson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And inside with the breaking pitch that almost got him between the eyes.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 6.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Duvall. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. There's a drive out to left center field. Donaldson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they close the gap to 3 now. To the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And another foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The batter, number 24.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Springer. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that ends. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
George.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Into the box now, Will Smith. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. From the belt, the pitch. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that misses 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second here with nobody out. And it's 1-1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duvall arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So striding forward now, Luis Robert. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. David Robertson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Robertson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. In for strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. With Merrifield next to hit. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 4-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Robertson shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Max Kepler.
Well, you don't see this.
Yimi Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The count now at 2-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First delivery to him on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So digging in now, Aaron Judge. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Late that time for a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aaron Judge is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Jose Abreu is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Anthony.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Merrifield scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making the better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Javier Baez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground for Cano at second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Mitch Garver. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. In the dirt here. Fly ball out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 out. Here's Robbie Cano now.
The batter number 24.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The count now at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Duvall is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Luis Robert. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. So here's the cleanup hitter, Whit Merrifield, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Shane Green takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit high and deep to right center. Springer on the run. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Seth Lugo pitches well enough to get the W. Sonny Gray struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.